Have you ever wanted to be a sponsored fingerboarder? Yeah, me too. So I'm putting myself to the test to see if I can learn some of the most difficult fingerboarding tricks in hopes of one day getting sponsored, and I'm taking you guys along for the ride. This is the road to sponsorship. Part 7. Today I'm going to be trying back crook nollie flip out because I'm pretty decent at nollie flips on flat, but I've never been able to get kick flips out of nose grinds, and I really want to try to practice that a bit more. So after I practiced a few nollie flips on flat, it was time to bring out the rail and try this trick for real. And on my very first attempt, I accidentally did this really sketchy double flip out, which gave me a lot of confidence because normally when I try this trick, I can only flip the board halfway. So after a few more tries where I missed the landing completely or I landed on the board upside down, I finally managed to land one, but it was kind of bouncing all over the ground, so I didn't really want to count it. And this ended up being a pretty common theme with this trick because I kept flipping it out nicely, but I'd be too slow to actually catch the board in the air and it would flop all over the ground. Eventually though, I was able to get a pretty decent one where I flicked out and landed it nicely and rolled away. But we still gotta do 2 to make it true. But this is where I started flicking the board way too hard and it was flying right off the side of my desk. And then for some reason they started rotating like nollie heels even though my finger wasn't even in that position. So I started just practicing doing a nollie out of the back crook to make sure I actually had control of the board. But even after practicing that, I was still rotating them like nollie heels, or I would do a nollie double flip. There was a few times where I would just completely flail at the end and I ended up doing a nollie 3 shove out. And I even managed to land a super sketchy nollie varial flip out. But after a few more tries of what looked more like a nollie kick flop than a nollie kick flip, I finally landed a really clean one and rolled away. So let me know in the comments what trick you want to see me try next, and follow me at HunkFB so you can see if I can finally get sponsored.